Hey, hello. My name is Quatecia Renee, and you are watching Quatecia Creates. You guys, today we are going to be making a ice topper with the lemon slice, and I am super excited about it. It is another lemonade inspired, I guess. What's the last? I don't know. Anyway, this one has a super cute decal on it that says, "When life gives you lemons, add vodka." This tumbler is giving me like all the summer vibes, warm weather. I don't know how the weather is where you are. Over here in North Carolina, the weather is playing with our emotions. Like one day it's hot and then it's cold, and I just don't know what's going on. But if you want to know how I made this tumbler and this ice topper, you're going to want to stay tuned. Okay, so the solution that I'm currently using for my snow globe tumbler is listed on the screen. Once we've mixed our distilled water, our clear glue, and our vegetable glycerin, we are going to pour it into a condiment bottle. I am going to start making this snow globe tumbler by first putting some of that fluid at the bottom of the tumbler. I've noticed that doing this helps prevent the glitter from getting stuck at that top rim of the tumbler, as well as it helps with the degassing process. I'm not sure that people are using this term correctly. However, what we are referring to in the tumbler making world is that we are just trying to get as much air out of the tumbler as possible before we seal it. Air tends to get stuck within the glitter because the glitter, is dry when we're putting it in. It tends to have just like pockets of air. So sometimes we can fill our tumbler up with solution, but if we wait a few days, we'll notice that just random air pockets or bubbles will be in our tumbler. And that's because we didn't allow it to degas before we sealed it completely. What I did this time when creating this snow globe tumbler is I would put in, I first started with a little bit of solution, and then I added some glitter on top of that, and then I worked that glitter into the solution. After that, I just basically alternated. I would put more glitter in, and then I would put some more solution in. Like I just alternated the two. That way I could get a better mixture of the glitter and water versus waiting a whole week for the solution to seep down into the glitter. I will say with this process, the glitter tends to get a little stuck in the hole. So I did have to use like a weeding tool to kind of like unclog it. And that was a little annoying, but it really did help with the degassing process. So I don't know if I would continue to use this method of, alternating the glitter versus the solution or not. But I guess we'll see going forward. I don't know. If you guys don't have one of these desk vacuum cleaners, you need to get one. Now once you've added all the glitter that you're going to add and you've cleaned up your station, you want to go ahead and add your solution to the remainder of your tumbler. I like to use this condiment bottle that I purchased from Walmart, Dollar Tree, probably Dollar Tree. They both sell them. After using my condiment bottle, I switch over to my precision tip bottle. I purchased this off of Amazon. And in this bottle, we have the same solution that was in the bigger bottle. I'm using a smaller amount so that I can, minimize these bubbles that I see in the tumbler. If you were to seal your tumbler like this, then when you go to shake your tumbler, you are going to have a huge gap of air. So it's going to look like a huge bubble, or it's just going to look like you're missing a lot of liquid out of your tumbler. So when someone says that they are degassing the tumblers or the tumblers is degassing, what they're doing is trying to basically allow these bubbles to form into one, or to at least rise to the top, so that you can do what I am doing here, and that is I'm bringing them to the opening and trying to fill in those air pockets, because that's essentially what the bubbles are. They're air pockets. And I do have a tutorial, or I don't even know if you can call it a tutorial, but I have a video coming up that goes more into details about how to properly degas your snow globe tumbler. So stay tuned for that. Once your tumbler is completely done degassing and you don't have like any air bubbles or not much that you can see, if you're happy with it, you know what? Once you are happy with it, seal the bottom of your tumbler. I chose to plug my tumbler with hot glue and then I sealed it with the UV resin as I've done before. I will leave a link to a video that I have done that goes more into detail on how I sealed the bottom of my tumbler. Once the bottom of our tumbler is sealed, we are ready to apply our decal. This decal, I love it so much. I purchased this from a shop on Etsy. I'll leave a link down below on where I purchased it, and it came with some different sayings also. You will want to seal this because it is printable vinyl. I don't trust it. I don't advise that you trust it either. You know, I've been having issues with epoxy, so I just wasn't interested. I do plan on going back and sealing it with some crystal lac or bright tone. I just didn't want to take the chance and mess up my tumbler before I got you guys this video. So first we're gonna start by, you know, getting our stuff. I brought out the lemon and the lime. Not quite sure where I got it from because I bought it like a year ago. Don't judge me because I know I'm not the only one. Anywho, so we are going to use our hot glue gun and glue sticks to secure our lemon to the top. And I want to secure the lemon first, that way we can build the ice cubes around the lemon. Do make sure that you are not occluding your hole. You still want to be able to put your straw in and out. After that, we're going to grab our ice cubes and we're basically just going to put our glue down, and then we are going to put our ice cubes down as well. I bought this pack of vase fillers from Michael's and it has a whole bunch of different sizes in it. So I just kind of alternated what sizes I put down. I would put down the bigger pieces first and then I kind of build around it with the smaller pieces. Make sure you are not covering your hole. I did start getting a little worried about it. I got a little carried away. And then I noticed that, you know, my hole was, you know, getting a little closed in. So I did go and get my straw so that I could, you know, fill in that piece so that I was 100% certain that the straw would fit in. And now you're just going to repeat that process. Put some glue down, add your vase filler, your ice cubes, whatever you're using to create this look, and just keep going, keep stacking, keep building until you are in love with what you have created. Now, once we are done with our hot glue and we've glued down our ice, we're happy with how it looks, we are going to come in with some UV resin. I purchased this UV resin from Amazon. It is the same UV resin I use to seal the bottom of my cups. So I'm just gonna be very generous, squeeze this UV resin like all over the ice. Once I've gotten quite a bit on there, I am going to use my silicone brush situation that I have here, and I am going to work the UV resin in like all of the crevices and all of that. I'm adding the UV resin so that the topper will be more durable and it will be able to be safely hand washed and not have to worry about bacteria and all that stuff getting to the glue. And also we know that hot glue just basically peels away. Now, after you apply your UV resin, you do want to go and make sure that you clean up any extra UV resin before we put it to the light. Look, someone in a Facebook group basically talked me into buying this box. I don't think it's the best buy or the best purchase that I could have made. I am not a huge fan of it. I also do not use it that often. But if you want to take a look at it, I will leave a link down in the description box and you can decide if you want to purchase it yourself. But you guys, this is what it looked like when I took it out of the UV box. I absolutely love it. And you guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for continuing to show up for me time and time again. I appreciate it so much. If you have any questions, Please feel free to comment down below. I am very active in my comment section. If you have anything that you want to see, please let me know. And if you haven't already, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, turn on your notifications on your phone, and click that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I post a new video. That is it for now, you guys. Until next time, bye-bye.